Buy this tonight, all of it is absolutely free. How cool is that? I love the word free. All right, so just some features. First off, this is the world launch. We're the only ones, by the way, to have this unit, and that's a really big deal. Also on top of that, as you go down the list, it is exclusive bundle to HSN. We'll jump into that. We're gonna get into all the details. It actually has up to an 80-mile range. So if you got a TV, and you got some electricity, you can be anywhere and you're basically watching free television, and even better television than what you might be looking at right now, because the signal is so pure when you're using an antenna like this. Also, now here's what happens. Normally, when Antop does this, it's another version, but when they do it, they offer a 1-year warranty. This is unprecedented. Tonight, for the last chance, you get a 5-year warranty. They extended it 4 more years with this antenna, and I have 2 colors left. There's a little heads up. The titanium is totally exclusive. I think it looks fabulous. Looks like a beautiful appliance in your kitchen. And then we have the black. We expect the black to sell out probably in the next 10 minutes or so. So we won't have a lot more time on the black. If you saw it earlier, now's the time to get the black, and the titanium is what's gonna be remaining until we hit midnight, and then unfortunately the price is gonna jump pretty substantially at that moment. All right, so you're saying antenna? That is so crazy. How can this work? What does it do? Well, to get all of that information, that's why I have Aaron standing right beside me. Hi, buddy, how are you?
Free TV. This is what it's all about. It's all about free TV.
Dude, when you hear free anything, you're like,
I'm in.
Yes.
I want to.
And especially with television, because it's such an important part of our lives.
Right, and so many of us pay for it. Yeah. And frankly, you don't have to pay for television. So here's what, we have sort of forgotten this over the years. Remember, you used to have an antenna on, you're probably growing up when you were younger.
Rabbit ears.
You had rabbit ears, right?
Foil.
Or the foil.
Wait, and then it would break. It would be the hanger on the one rabbit ear.
Right, so exactly. So what we started doing is we started paying to have television come into our house so that the picture would look good.
Right.
Well then, in the past couple of years, technology has just gone through the roof. And now you can receive in your house. See, the signals are still broadcast. So all of the major, I'm talking about high definition ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, Ion, Univision, all those big channels, they're broadcast through your house every single day in high definition. You just need something to catch the signal. Right. And it's free. Well, the antenna isn't free. You have to buy the antenna tonight.
But after
that, you're done. You don't ever pay for anything ever again. 94 out of the top 100 television shows in America. So the top 100 TV shows in America, 94 of them you can get on an antenna.
Wow.
It's extraordinary when you think about how much you're probably paying right now every month to watch TV, extra set-top boxes everywhere in every room, rooms you never go in. Why not have an antenna that gets so much content? Here at HSN, we get 66 channels, and that's the other thing. A lot of people think, oh, well, when I get an antenna, I'm not gonna have a menu anymore. That's not true. You'll still have a menu just like this. So,
wow.
For example, right now, it's 11 o'clock. We'll start down here at number 66, which happens to be HSN. We've got electronic connection going on. What else could we watch right now? We could watch Basic Instinct for free. We could watch Stargate for free. The Zoo. We could watch Scandal. Scandal's one of the, one of the most popular television shows in America right now. And then at midnight, Da Vinci's Inquest. That looks good to me too. We could watch the Steve Harvey Show. We could watch Eraser. We could watch Snow White. We could watch The Good Wife. Again, very, very popular show. Every single thing you're seeing here right now is coming in through our antenna, and it's coming in.
Big Bang Theory, love
the
that
Big
show.
Bang Theory, Third Rock from the Sun. I mean, really funny. ABC Action News, that's a big point. All of your local news, your local sport, your local weather, they're all there.
Well, here's the problem. Typically, a lot of us have gone to a streaming device, and you say, okay, I've got Roku, I've got Apple TV. This is for the younger generation. Those of us who remember the rabbit ears, we all know antennas, right? But if you're streaming, guess what you don't get? You can't find out your local weather. You can't go, oh, I wonder what's happening in the local news. And there's a real void of that.
Absolutely.
So a lot of people, what they do is they have their streaming, and now they add this to it. That's one group. Then we have a ton of calls all day long. I've heard them all day long. One guy last airing said he's saving $200 a month on his TV bill, and he bought this. A gal called right after him and said, I'm saving $100 a month because I want free TV. So let's say you're really looking to save a lot of money, and that really adds up year after year. It's all there. We just honestly don't know about it, but they have to broadcast in high def, and it's all floating over your house right now.
That's right.
Like you said, you just have to have something that grabs it and brings it into your TV. And this is the easiest and simplest way way to do it, and it's the most advanced.
It is the most advanced.
And just as a little heads up, this is our last airing. What happens at midnight tonight, East Coast time, the price will jump up even if I have 5 of these left. So you literally have less than an hour. You don't have any more time beyond that to get this at $79.99, and the 5 Flex will end. And of course, all of that with the free shipping. It does come to a close at the end of this hour. I know we got a lot to get to, but I had to get that in.
Yeah, no, it's really
Only because
important.
people think, oh, I'll get it tomorrow. That sounds great. No, you want to get it now.
And if you want the black, probably only for the next couple of minutes,
Yes,
right?
exactly,
So,
yeah.
you know, kind of as a heads up there. Don't get me wrong, I think the titanium is awesome. We've never done that
I
color
love
before.
that.
They made it exclusively for us, but people tend to really like the black as well. So either color, and also, of course, as you can see, you can set it up horizontally, or you can set it up vertically. It's here, and I'll kind of get it so you guys can see your choices. When it's set up horizontally, I think it looks kind of just like a sound bar.
Speaker bar, yeah.
And and when it's set up vertically, it looks very, very nice too. That's actually how mine is set up. I just have it right next to my TV. Relative to other antennas, which frankly can be really ugly, they're kind of big and flat, and you have to put them on the wall and all those kind of things. They're much more difficult to kind of make blend into your decor. The next thing I want to talk about is this is kind of a little technical part, but you have to understand, this is the most technologically advanced antenna we've ever sold. This has the Smart Boost technology built into it. What is Smart Boost technology? It is a technology that allows you to be further away from the source of the broadcast. So this is actually what you're gonna see it as. In the past, it's been either it flips on or it flips off, but the problem with that is, if you live close to your antenna, you really don't want your amplifier turned up all the way. And that was always the choice in the past. It was all or nothing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now it's a dial, so if you know, maybe you live 40 miles away, not 80 miles away or so from an antenna, all you do is you move this little dial until the picture looks perfect, and then you never have to touch it again. Then you're done. You know, it's not like you have to do it all the time. And we have an animation that we'll show you right here. It's a Smart Boost power booster that boosts the amplification of your antenna for signal range from 0 miles all the way up to 80 miles, making your picture look awesome. And in fact, I was quoting you to Adam Freeman in the last airing I had. I know you don't have this exact antenna on your bow, but I was telling him what you told me, that you guys use an antenna sometimes, and you were very surprised by the quality of the picture, right? I think a lot of people are.
It shocked me because I haven't thought about antennas since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I'm like, and most of us don't think that, you know what, did you find this, Aaron?
What?
That most of us don't know that it's all out there.
We don't even know it exists.
We
That's
have
the
no
whole thing.
idea.
It's like we forgot.
It's like and we thought with the new technology, you think, well, of course it's not out there anymore. We're all watching it through paid sources or however, right? Streaming or however we're doing it, which are all fine. But it's always been out there, and they have to. They're required by law to do it. It's not something that the TV, the big networks like ABC, they have to do it. We all have to do it.
They have to broadcast.
They have to broadcast, and it has to be free. And now you need the technology to bring it in. And here's what surprised me. So we have a big old boat. We go down, we spend the night on there every now and then. We were streaming, but we really wanted to watch local channels. We like to see our local news.
Sure.
And that's a problem with streaming, by the way. You don't get local specific channels.
Sports.
So we got an antenna, and by the way, not even close to the quality of this, not even close. But what we loved about it, and what I was very surprised about, is the quality of the picture beat the streaming, and we even used an antenna at home for a while. It beat our home system.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Now, why is
there's
that?
So there's a very, it's a very easy reason. The broadcast that comes into your house is uncompressed. So it is the full picture information. In fact, I haven't said this out loud, so I just want to make sure I do. This is 4K ready. This will, if 4K broadcast is in your area, this will get 4K. You can 1080p, 720p, high definition, the highest definition your TV can play back. So what's broadcast into your home is an uncompressed signal. When cable networks bring the local channels into your house, they have to compress the signal to get it into the cable and bring it to your house. So they actually bring less picture information to your television. That's why people are so surprised when they use an antenna, which is free, to watch everything you watch. Again, here we get about 66 channels. At my house, I get about 55, 56 channels. So, you know, you can expect to get dozens and dozens of channels.
And this is real time.
And this is real time. Well,
Right.
you can see, I mean, here's the electronic connection right now that we're watching. This is us live. I mean, I haven't made that full screen because I'm showing you guys the guide, but the whole point being really high quality. The channels like ABC, NBC, CBS, all high def. Channels like Fox, like Univision, like the CW, like Ion. I mean, the channels that have most of the shows that all of us are watching all the time.
Now, we have literally hundreds of you are jumping in, and I get it. It's a good time to do it because at midnight, the deal's done. It's gonna go up to almost $120. No flex, the free shipping goes away, the whole thing. If you're on the line or if you wanna come through, say hi to us. I wanna know how much money you're gonna save every month.
Yeah.
Because I was impressed by the numbers last sharing. I was like, wow, that's a lot of money, and we all know that. If you're chucking out that bill or you're paying it every single month, it really does add up. Imagine if you bought this tonight, use our flex pay. So right now, and it's only for this hour, it's $16 to try it out. You have 30 days to test it. If you're not thrilled, send it back. But imagine after you pay for this, which is in 5 months, that's how you'll pay it off if you use flex, you're not paying a TV bill ever again. How amazing would that be? And if you move, you change your mind, you want to move the TV to another room. Maybe you've got cable in some rooms, but you have a guest room and you've got company coming and you want to have them have access to television. It's an antenna. And you'll be, I'm telling you, you'll just go, I can't believe how great it looks. That was our biggest surprise about using an antenna. But most people didn't even realize it's out there, and it is. And it's more relevant today than ever before. All right, if you want the black, we're down to the final 700. That's it. It's gonna be gone, and this will sell out before midnight. What I'll have left is, yeah, they're probably all gonna be gone, because we've been doing about 3, 4, 5,000 per airing.
Yeah,
so
we did about 4,500 in the last airing.
Yeah, so very much so we could lose everything I have in just this hour. But again, I think it's so interesting, and you need that better antenna. We had this flat panel thing, and it was just annoying and doesn't really work very well.
And it didn't look, I mean, who wants to put that in their house?
It's ugly.
It is ugly. I think,
and the range stinks.
The first time I saw a bar antenna like this, it was from Antop. Antop, by the way, I don't know if we've said this, they're the #1 manufacturer of antennas in the country. So they make a lot of it for other names that you know, other more expensive names that you know, they make those antennas. They're the same antennas. Anyway, Antop is the #1 manufacturer. When my buddy Robert, who I work with at Antop, sent me the first kind of prototype of this, I said, our customers are gonna go crazy, because I went crazy. I was not gonna hang one of those big flat antennas in my house. I'm too much of a neat freak. I'm just too much of a perfectionist to do it. I am so happy to have mine, as I said, I don't have mine set up horizontally. And can you guys even see this?
Can you see it down here?
Like we need
Actually, the graphic
point the camera down, because there you go. Thank you guys. So it looks fabulous.
It looks like it's part of the TV.
It literally looks like it's part of the TV. Now, I have mine set up vertically for no reason whatsoever other than I just like, aesthetically I like it. The one is no better than the other. The other thing, some people want to mount it. You can mount this. We include the screws to mount it. There are mounting brackets on the back. We also include, this is the stand, just so you know. It pops right out of this, so I wanna make sure I'm showing you guys this. It pops right out of this stand, and then you can turn it around, and the stand works for you to set it up horizontally as well. So this is the stand that's included with it, and there are mounting brackets on the back as well.
Okay, now let's talk about installation. Because I know you guys are asking, you're like, well, that's all fine and dandy. It sounds really good, but is it tough to put together and
Let me
install?
show you. Give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna grab this table up.
We're gonna grab the installation table.
I'll be back in a second,
He'll be right back. And I want you to see what we're seeing. You will see a real menu. It's not gonna be like, remember, this is really dating all of us who remember. If you're really young, get this because you want local TV, or you want to save a ton of money. Maybe if you're the rabbit ear generation, this is what it looks like now. It's no guessing. You're not clicking through channels to figure out what you're going to see. You literally can see the menu of what is available in your area that is floating over your house every single day. Hundreds and thousands of variety shows, network stations, you know, you have it, and it's all free after you get this tonight. And I'll tell you, just to save that monthly bill, that pays for a lot of groceries when you're not spending money on a TV bill.
Well, I mean, $200 a month is what one caller told us earlier today.
Yeah.
You know, that was a lot. Another person said 100 or 150. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a couple of weeks, right, of groceries.
Absolutely.
Sometimes. So I think it's exciting to have it available to you, featuring the exclusive Smart Boost technology, so you get the absolute best picture possible, even if you live really far away, or even if you live, whether you're in the middle of the city or whether you're 80 miles away. Not many people live that far away. There are, a lot of broadcast towers, obviously, around. I want to show you installation. It's going to take me about 15 seconds because it's really, really easy. I don't even like calling it installation. It's really just popping cords together. Like if you can screw a water hose onto a spigot, it's the exact same thing. You're just taking a cable. Come on, I'll show you. So here's the antenna itself, right? The antenna itself, you just screw it into the Smart Boost. So that's done already. And then you take the Smart Boost, and this has a 15-foot cable, by the way, so you can put it, wherever you want. It says TV. You see right there where it says TV? I'm gonna take the other coaxial cable, which is also included. This is a shorter cable. It's just a 5-foot cable because this will be close to your television. And all I'm doing now is just screwing it in, and I'm done. The very last thing you would do, I don't have it out here, but you would plug this into the wall. It comes with a power cord. You would plug this into the wall. That's all there is to it.
Well, and then you plug it in the back of the TV.
Well, I'm sorry, it is plugged into the back of the TV already. So yeah, so this cord goes from here to here, and that's all. And there's another point that I think is really important to make, because I understand, some people even look at that and they go, oh, 2 cords. Wait a minute, back up, Jack. This comes with unlimited support from Antop. And we're gonna put a phone number up over here. I'll tell you it. I know it's 844-FREE-TV-0. There's a phone number and there's a support email that you can email them or go to their website. If you have any questions whatsoever, these are people that help people like me and like you, people that have never set up an antenna before. They help people do this all day long, so they know every trick. They'll tell you, put it a little higher, or put it a little closer to the window, or turn a little bit to the left or to the right, or if you don't know how to get your menu up, little things like that. Do not hesitate for a moment to call them. They are excellent. So if you get this home and for whatever reason your picture's not perfect, there's probably just some little bitty thing that you're not doing right, just call them and they'll tell you how to do it right. I mean, I'm telling you, they have been such a great help to customers in the past, so I really, really recommend that. And it's free. That's included as well. That lifetime service is included.
And by the way, exclusive. I love it when you guys watch and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out to my electronics store and I bet it's gonna be out there for this
Doesn't
price.
exist.
Nope, it does. It's not available anywhere else. So if you wanna pick it up, this is the place you can get it. Now, if you decide to get it tomorrow, that's fine. You can buy it tomorrow if I have any left. I don't think I will, but if I do, that's fine. But unfortunately, it'll be $119. And also tonight, in this hour exclusively, we've got the 5 Flex Pay, which means any major credit card, you pay it off in 5 months, that's easy. And we have free shipping. And again, it's not I keep saying my reference is a box of earrings. That's a pretty little box to ship to you. It's a bigger box, but really anybody can do this. And I love that customer support. They're known for really making sure that you have the best experience you can possibly have. And boy, I'll tell you what, the minute you're not paying that TV bill next month, how awesome will that moment be? And then when you see the picture, it'll shock you. It really does. You will be so, I think, beyond impressed of the quality of the picture. It's a beautiful experience. And so this is the way to do it. Also, we talk about this a lot. If you've got an extra room, a back room, somewhere, maybe it's your crafting area, maybe it's your workout room, maybe it's gonna be the den, it could be the basement.
Laundry
if you've
room.
got a TV, laundry room, if you've got a TV and electricity, you now have free television to watch.
That's right.
So it's just amazing. So you don't have to do a big complicated setup. You don't have to order anything else. You just get this at home, set it up, boom, you're good. All right, I have to do a quick update.
Yes, ma'am.
In the black, I have 300. This is your last chance. I'm gonna fold it forward so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? There's the black. Final 300, that's gonna be gone probably in about 2 minutes. And then what'll be remaining is the titanium. I think that's my pick is titanium.
I love that. I really think it's the sleekest.
Fabulous.
I agree. I
it
think
almost kind of disappears.
I was just gonna say, the thing about the titanium color as opposed to, the black is beautiful. I know a lot of people have a black television and that, so it kind of goes with it, I get it. But the thing about the titanium, I was just gonna say, is it blends in. You know, if you have kind of a, look, I'll just set it here. If you have kind of a neutral room especially, it just blends in.
You can put it behind the TV.
You totally, that's the other thing.
You don't have to have it out in the open at all.
Can I just make a point? Thank you for saying that, because I should have been saying it more throughout the day. It doesn't have to be up here, on the desk. It can also be on the floor. In fact, I want to show you something. I'm just gonna move back this way, guys, for a minute. Like, we have a window over here. It's good to have it near a window. So you may, in this situation, you may very well tuck it here. You may very well even tuck it behind the drape, so it's gone.
Because you have a 15-foot cord
That's
reach.
exactly right. So then you would just run your cable, behind your desk here, or behind the dresser here, and into the television. You have a 15-foot cable with which to do that.
Because this black's gonna be gone. And then you're gonna be like, oh no, I wanted to see more of the presentation. Yeah, you can put it literally over that way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be near or in close to the TV or in front of the TV to work because it's an antenna. All right, more things that I want you to feature. Again, we love the word free, free, free.
Yes, ma'am, free TV.
Everything you're gonna roll through. And in our case, we get about, you said 66.
We get about 66 channels here, yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel's coming up 11:30. There you go. That's a live show.
Yeah, that's a live show. And these are the kind of things that we really watch, right? So let's see, like at 11:30, what's coming on? Third Rock from the Sun, and then that 70s show. Family Guy. You want to watch Family Guy, a show called The End of Violence. Friends. These are all things that you can watch for free. There's some Spanish shows. It's the Steve Harvey Show, and then Good Times is going to be up later. Earlier, Sanford and Sons was on. I asked Adam if he knew what Sanford and Sons was, because Adam is an English host. He's from the UK, and he told me that it's actually based originally on a UK show. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. He said the name of it. I don't remember what it is now. Scandal, of course. You know, one of the most popular shows on television. The Zoo, Stargate, Basic Instinct 2, and Basic Instinct, how much does it cost? Oh yeah, it's free to watch. Private Eyes, oh yeah, it's free to watch. Oh yeah, The Zoo, that's free to watch. New Beauty, New You.
Oh wait, I got to give an update. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
The black is now sold out. Okay.
Wow.
I'm actually just going to move it out of the way because I don't want to tease you guys with it. So what we have left now is the titanium. And titanium is like a light silver, just to give you an idea.
Let's do this. Let's grab. I'm just going to break the beauty apart here. Yeah, and we'll just set it, because we're mostly standing over here. Sure. So you can see what it looks like in either way, whether you're going like this or whether you're going like this. It really disappears. Like you said, you know, that color just kind of blends in so well. I want to show you guys, Suzanne mentioned earlier, we were talking about shipping. So this is the box that it comes in. And the box is great at actually highlighting all of the features. So I'm just going to kind of run through them right quickly. The adjustable over-the-air signal power booster, that's brand new. We've never had that before. That's that dial. So you can dial in how much amplified power you need. All that means is you're going to have the absolute best picture humanly possible, and you're going to have it for free on all of the channels that you get. Let's see. It connects to two TVs, which is something we've barely mentioned. This antenna, it doesn't just split. It's not like just a cable splitter. It's actually designed and built with components inside it to fully power two items. So you could have two televisions hooked up to this, watching different channels simultaneously at the same time. Now, not just two televisions, you also could hook up an FM radio, an over-the-air projector, an over-the-air streamer. There's lots of different things that you could hook up. So there's two full ports there.
That's great.
Let's see here. Built-in, well, these are just things I was mentioning. Provides OTA signals to streaming devices, to an FM antenna. There's the built-in amplifier, and then I haven't yet talked about the 4G LTE filter, and I'd love to, because that's technology that you don't see on a lot of antennas. There are a lot of other waves that go through our house that aren't not just television waves. So what they call the very high frequency and the ultra high frequency VHF and UHF waves. Those are the TV waves that are coming into our house. But there's a lot of other waves that come into our house, like cell phone, right? This is able to, unlike, again, some other antennas, this is able to filter those other waves out. So you get no cell phone interference, you get no Wi-Fi interference. Again, what it all comes down to, Suzanne, is free TV, but free TV with the clearest picture possible through an over-the-air device.
That, I promise you, will blow your mind. You just be like, this is the greatest thing ever. I don't have a TV bill anymore. All right, we are going to go to the phones. Hi.
Oh, good.
You are on HSN with Aaron and Suzanne. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm named Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
And I'm from Missouri.
Well, it's a show me state.
That's right. That's right.
Why did you decide to pick up our Today Special?
Well, I was intrigued by it. I thought it offered a lot, and I had some questions because I've made a breadboard unit of an antenna that does a similar job 2 years ago. And it worked so good that I ended up buying one.
That's awesome.
from a local station. And when this one came along, I realized that it worked on a different principle. So I was interested in amplification because the one I built gets an advantage if you put it up on a roof or if you put it up in an attic. And this antenna that you have was definitely designed for inside, and it was also looked like it was not meant to be put up in an attic because of the convenience of doing your adjustments.
Right.
Also, the boosting, if you're working two TVs on two different towers, and one's close and one's far away, don't you have a problem boosting one too much if you're using the one knob on two different channel.
If you plugged in 2 TVs.
Well, you're still going to be the same distance from the broadcast tower, right? Those
So it's
two
not
TVs are
effective.
going to be in the same house, right? So no,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
That wouldn't be a problem.
Weaken the signal,
Right.
Because you might have 2 TVs plugged in. But thank you, Jared. Yeah, thank you. And I love it. He built his own.
Yeah, wow.
But you know what's interesting? He saw how much of an upgrade this one was.
how much easier it is because this doesn't have to be in your
And
attic.
80
It doesn't
miles.
have to be outside. It
Right,
has
you
an
don't-
80-mile
you don't have
range.
to put it
It's
on the
all
roof.
digital.
You don't have to put it on the roof.
That's right.
Doesn't have to be in the attic. And I love the fact that you can boost the signal. So if you said maybe you've tried an antenna, because you do realize they're all floating around out there, and you've tried one, but you have a little skimpy one, or it was one that looks like a piece of paper. That's what we tried. And you're like, dang, it's not very good. That boost is really what elevates this to that whole next level. I mean, it's an 80-mile boost. Can you imagine the signals 80 miles surrounding you? That could be a lot of opportunities for a lot of different TV stations to be able to watch. And I love the fact that it's free. I should have asked him how much his bill was every month.
That's
but
right.
you know, if you can imagine what you can do with the money that you're not spending paying for your television every month. Imagine the savings. It's uncomplicated. It's easy as all get out. This is such a simple installation. It's not hard whatsoever. And then you go, okay, I'm going to use $100, $200, $300, and guess what I'm going to do? I might be able to afford a new car. Maybe I can pay to help someone out. Maybe I can get a few more groceries every month, because we all want television. It's really a part of our life. We feel connected because of it, but who wants to pay a fortune for it? You don't have to anymore, but you'll get a signal that I promise you will blow you away. That was the biggest surprise for me. And again, we didn't have anything close to this quality, not close.
How good the signal was, how good the picture ended up being. That's what blew you away.
Was shocking. Even my husband said, and my husband's really tech nerdy, you know, and he said, oh my gosh, the picture is so much better. And we have a big, pretty TV. We paid a lot of money every month to be able to watch it.
It's not like you're watching it on a 22-inch television. You're watching on a big, because
TV.
Obviously the bigger the TV, the more high quality the picture needs to be in order for it to be beautiful.
And it was brilliant. It was saturated. It was a cleaner look.
Yeah.
It was like everything was sharper and
uncompressed.
better. Yeah, I'm such a nerd on this one too. It's like, I really get antennas. All right, we're gonna head back to the phones this time. It is Rick in California. You're on with Aaron and Suzanne. Thanks for being a part of our night, Rick.
Thank you.
Hey, Rick.
How you guys doing?
Welcome, welcome. Hey, I got a quick question. Are you converting to antenna tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a satellite dish that works really well, but they just keep raising the rate. And
Great point.
we're spending way too much for television entertainment every month, and it's annoying that there is no other option. I did try one of those flat antenna thingies that you mentioned.
Yeah, like the
and
piece
I
of paper.
actually, because I only have a one-story house, I actually put it on my neighbor's tree and to get more height out of it.
Right.
And no, didn't work.
Yeah.
Most for some reason, the 3 major channels, their antenna, their signal antenna, is actually in Mexico.
Oh, interesting.
Because the land is cheaper and they can go taller than the height restrictions that they have in California.
So you're in Southern California.
Yes.
Okay.
But the other thing is the local stations in LA have a repeater in Southern Orange County. So I got their station better than I got my local station.
Interesting.
Oh,
So I'm hoping with this thing, I'll even be able to get LA stations and not just, because we have no LA station at all.
You
So I'm
can't
hoping
really
it'll
receive
pick
it.
that up too.
Hey, Rick, can I ask you a question? How much money are you going to save every month by ordering this?
Probably in the $200 range.
Whew, now that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. I mean, the quality is average at best. There's a lot of pixelization. There's a lot of freezing, and they're like, well, that's just part of the service. I'm like, well, that's bad service.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
right.
weather really affects dish as
Sure
well,
does.
and it affects cable too.
No, question for you though.
Sure.
I know it's not supposed to go outside, but can it go outside?
It's not designed to go outside. I mean, could you put it outside for a brief?
We have very mild winters.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, I mean, I would not this one is not designed to go outside. It's designed to be inside. It's not weatherproofed. So in all fairness, this one is designed for inside.
Right, and it works so brilliantly, you don't have to put it outside.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. That's the other thing.
You shouldn't have to do it. Yeah, you
put
shouldn't
it
have
close
to
to
do
a window, and I don't think you're going to have any problem. I'll say to Rick, and I'll just remind everyone, I know we're just about out of time. As you're setting it up, maybe you would have had a question like that, a question of, can I put it outside, or do I need to put it near a window? Does it need to be high, whatever. Remember that this comes with support, and I cannot encourage you enough. If you have any question at all, if you need any help at all, it's 844-FREE-TV-0 is the phone number. You don't have to write that down or anything. It's gonna come in your package. And there's also an email address that you can just shoot off an email if you have any questions. Use their service. When you get it at your house, if the picture isn't perfect, if you're not getting the menu, if there's any issue at all, the very first thing to do is call them and ask, because I guarantee you in 90+% of the situations, they're gonna be able to give you a fix just like that.
Okay, about 45 seconds. I wanna show you too, there's a 15-foot cord. So if you're getting, the titanium's all I have left, and that's almost gone. You can put it over by the window. You can put it away. It doesn't have to be in front of the TV. So if you're like, I really wanted the black, but I don't know about the titanium, basically hide it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You just set it aside because it can go down beside it if you don't want to put it right in front. All right, other things to note. Remember the price, the 5 flex, and the free shipping. It all ends at midnight tonight. We have a half an hour. It's last of our quantities. It's been very popular tonight. We have sold in just this hour alone, what are we, about 3,000 right now? Probably about 3,000 sold. Yeah, we have sold 3,000 in just a few minutes tonight. And why? I mean, now it is kind of time important because at midnight, and we're on the East Coast, the whole deal ends. It's gonna go to the full price, you'll lose the flex, you'll use the free shipping. So, you know, if you really wanna get our best deal, and by the way, it's the best deal of the whole year. And think about this, with 30 days to try it out, you will know within the first couple of days. If you have a problem, call that number. Make sure you're doing it right, but you'll know if you're gonna love it, and if you don't, you can return it. But imagine if it works as well as we're saying it's gonna work, and we think it will, think of the money you're gonna save. Rick is saving $200 a month on his scratchy satellite TV he has right now.
There's that.
So if you really, or if you want a TV in a room, maybe you got cable all over, you love your cable, which we do. You want to put TV in a room for guests or for friends or for you, just stick an antenna on a TV, plug it in, you got television.
You don't have to have an extra set-top box that way.
That's exactly right, and that saves even more money at that point. All right, we got to wrap it up. Aaron, thanks for a great
Thanks
day.
for having me. What a pleasure.
And remember, you got a half hour to go on this, and then it's all done. It's all done. All right, I got 2 things I want to show you because we have them in stock. I think when you shop with us, especially if you're brand new, you know, we're always looking for those name brands, right? And I love the fact that we have some of the best brands in the world, including the uber popular Amazon Fire. This is the TV Cube, which is great. It's 4K. It's a voice command media streamer. Now, here's what's interesting. If you want to stream media, we love media on demand. That's great. What I would do is I would get this as a streamer because it is a today's special too. It's such a super price on that with 5 flex and free shipping. Get the antenna because when you stream, you can't stream local stations. That's the challenge with streaming. And it is on demand mostly, right? You have to pay extra, maybe a different service to actually see traditional real-time broadcasting. With the antenna and that, you're 100% covered. You've got everything you will ever need, which I love. And of course, obviously, once you get the Cube, there's thousands and thousands of viewing options that are indeed free after you own that. So I just want to mention that. Also, I want to mention the track phone really quickly too. If you're looking for a cell phone, if you hate contracts, we've sold 4,000. Wow, that's a lot. This is the Samsung Galaxy. I own a Samsung Galaxy. I love it. Trust me, I didn't spend $99.99 on mine. This has 5 flex tonight, and again, free shipping. With this, you're getting 1,500 minutes of text and of course data and talk as well. You have your choice of multiple colors. We have a really awesome case, card charger. You get a whole deluxe package with this. And by the way, you get 1,500 minutes of the text, the calling, and the data. And of course, no contracts and no surprises. So check out all of our track phones on hsn.com. All right, here's what we're gonna do next. Okay, we're just doing it? Oh, great, okay. We're doing it right this very second. Okay, so if you have the antenna, that's great. Maybe you don't have a really good TV to watch all that free TV on. Well, I've got it covered. Or if you really want to go to the best of the best, we're going to talk about another amazing Samsung product. Now, of all the TVs I've sold, I've gotten a bigger reaction from our staff on this one tonight than I ever have on any other TV we put on the air. Kristen, who's in our hair and makeup, who kind of helps me get it all together, she was like, oh, you have that in stock? I'm like, yeah, we got it here. My producer, Rick, this is his dream TV. Rick, how many years have you worked here at HSN? 24 years. He has seen thousands. He was here when it was black and white. Yeah, I'm kidding. Oh, that was so mean. But anyway, Rick has seen a ton of televisions. He is drooling. He's hoping Nancy, his wife, will allow him to buy this TV. It's that good.
She won't be upset.
Hi, Bill.
How are you? And the thing is, no one's upset about this, because first, you're getting the #1 name brand in televisions. And not just at HSN, not just this last year. Samsung's been #1 for 13 years. So as technology evolves, it evolves with us, giving us a beautiful picture, which this is 4K, but you realize this is the Q series of televisions from Samsung. And the Q series is their top of the line. So this is the best Samsung television we offer here at HSN. So we've heard of
that's gorgeous.
millions of colors.
Rick, I understand, my man.
But what they're trying to show you is billions of shades of colors. You know, there's not just one blue or one light blue or even reds and greens. There are billions of shades that we are not missing in our high definition and even in some of our standard 4K. But with this television, you are getting that Q experience because it's Q dot technology on the inside. So billions of shades of colors. The volume in terms of the color, it's not turned down. It's turned up all the way to 100, so everything's vibrant
Oh my gosh,
and accurate.
that's almost surreal looking.
Isn't it? And don't you want that?
Yes.
When you finally get to binge watch a movie or binge watch your shows, or you're watching the big game and you can't be there, you're missing the halftime show, it is crystal clear clarity, but it's realistic in terms of the vision that the content creator wanted you to see.
It is beautiful.
Like when they wanted these reds and these different greens and the cinematic stuff in movies, they didn't want it dumbed down. You're not getting a dumbed down experience. You notice the bezel on the TV because there's also Q style. So they call it pretty much an edgeless television on 3 sides, except for the base, which by the way, the base, it's all wall mountable as well. But see, it's very razor thin, yet when it's this thin, you still have great picture, great audio. As I was telling Suzanne before, we pretty much have doubled everything in this television. The refresh rate is 240 hertz, not 120. The audio in this television, it's not 20 watts, it is 40 watts of audio, Dolby Digital, and we have doubled the manufacturer's warranty. Why is that important? You're gonna have this TV for a long time. So what we've done is we've teamed up with Samsung and we've given you a 2-year warranty. So that means if you have any questions, the remote starts to act up, you can contact Samsung. And the cool part about that is they even have remote management capability. So if you get into your smart hub, which remember it's a smart TV with quad core processing, and you're like, I can't find my Netflix, they can help you rearrange your icons for you with your permission and help you find it. But if that isn't easy enough, it's the little things that have made Samsung #1, but the remote control, a one remote experience. So this one remote can learn your cable box, your Blu-ray player. So this is the only one you need, exactly. And it even has a voice assistant. So if you can't even find Netflix, look at this. Open Netflix. Just ask the television and it's gonna take you to where you need to go.
That's great.
Fast, efficient. Samsung says they want you to search less and watch more. So if you ever watch a half-hour TV show and it takes 45 minutes because of buffering and loading and it's pixelated.
That is going really fast.
Isn't
actually.
it?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's gonna look amazing. Get it home for the big game, for the big award show. And you know what? You're gonna fall in love with it because a lot of us, you know, we spend a lot of money on things and sometimes we use it just in the wintertime. Sometimes we use it just at summertime. This you will use every day and everyone gets to appreciate it as well.
Oh, now we have a couple different sizes for you too. Now, here's what's interesting. We went to go on the air with this and Bill's like, you know, we had a 72 inch, but it actually sold out 75 inch. That's a big TV. But it sold out before we got on the air. So here's what I have left. I have the 55 inch, I have a 49 inch, and I have a 65 inch. Now, when you're talking about the value equation, the 65 inch is our best value. It's a $700 savings from the regular HSN price. That is substantial. So if you want a really big TV and you're saying, well, I'm thinking about the 55, if you can go a few $100s more, you're saving more on the 65 inch. It's $700 off the 65. I think with the 55, I did the math, let's see. Well, with the 49, it's $799 to $1099.
That's about 300.
300 off. And then with the 55, it's $999 to almost $1,500. So it's $500.
500.
So seriously, the 65 is the biggest savings of $700.
And the thing is, don't think it's too big because that 65 measurement is on the diagonal. The 65 inch side to side is 56.9 inches.
Oh, wow.
So it's just a little over 55 inches.
Oh, wow.
But you're getting all picture. And when you get all picture and all screen, you get all that entertainment. And Q Color is that billions of colors that I was talking about. And that's legally approved. That's not marketing. It is billions of shades of reds and greens and blues and yellows to make it more accurate and vibrant. I mentioned that color volume. They don't have it turned down. It's not faded. It's not compressed. It is full blast as it was intended to be seen. So you have that Q color, but another thing I think that is just phenomenal is even when the TV is off, it's still gonna look good because they have a thing called Q style. Like, I don't know if you can tell, Suzanne, the TV behind you, that's the 65-inch on the wall.
Oh, the one we were using with the antenna?
It's turned off. And the thing is, instead of a big 65-inch black screen on the wall,
it's handsome Bill. You'll have Bill on your wall.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want to look at Bill all the time? I know I do.
You can customize it, but
so you can actually put your own pictures in it?
Exactly. It's dimmed down because of our studio lights, so it actually will calibrate to the lights in your room.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Okay, I like the two pictures, but can I have just one big picture that changes?
You can have one, you can have a collage, you can have artwork on the wall.
Is that what we're seeing here?
So
that is so cool. So your TV sits there and actually becomes artwork.
Exactly, when it's off. And those little things is what made Samsung #1, because they realized, okay, sometimes we do turn off the TV, we have company over, but do we want to be having coffee with a big blank screen or something artistic?
Too, is people, it's like, oh, I put the TV above my fireplace. Your fireplace is the focal point of your house.
Right.
You get a big black hole above it, it looks terrible. Now you could have Monet paintings floating through if you wanted to. Like, that would be really a cool feature.
And that's them thinking of everything. Even the cord management is upgraded and elevated in terms of what they've put into the television. And it's those little things, the one remote experience, the way they've calibrated the television, the way they've designed it, that makes it enjoyable when it's off, when it's on. And remember, you have the Q engine as well. This is the Q series. So you're gonna hear a lot about Q because Q is the top series from Samsung. So with the engine, some content's older, wasn't shot in 4K. So guess what? This TV can upconvert it. Or maybe it's a local sporting event and it's not, they don't broadcast in 4K. They can upconvert it and digitally enhance it. So no matter what you put in this television, it's gonna be vivid, vibrant, and exciting. And remember, we've doubled the warranty. The refresh rate is 240, which is double than we normally do. The audio is 40 watts instead of 20 watts. And it just really blows your mind the moment you get it home.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And here's the other thing I love. We have a 2-year, as you mentioned, a 2-year warranty on this. That's also a great, that's completely exclusive. So that's nice because you can really, you know, put the thing to the test for 2 years, and if something goes wrong, you know, you can always call in and work on that. Couple things to note. The FlexPay is a big deal on this because all of us kind of want to crave a new TV. Now, my producer, Rick, I said, Rick, do you really need a new TV? I'm probably a lot like his wife going, honey, we don't need a TV. And I go, how many years old is your TV? He goes, 8. I go, Rick, you need a new TV. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to convince Nancy. Hopefully Nancy's tuned in tonight. She watches a lot near midnight. Is she texting you? We talk about Nancy a lot. She does make the decisions. But Nancy, I know you're up in Michigan. She's taking care of her mother, correct? Nancy, let Rick get this television. He is correct on this one because I have to tell you, we can't, with our cameras, show you how truly gorgeous this picture is. And I promise you, when you get this at home and you turn it on, the pictures are mind-blowing. That's how beautiful they are. I do have a quick question, because we did have our antenna today special. By the way, guys, we've sold almost 4,000 in this hour. It's still available. This same antenna, free TV, we can hook up to
completely.
This.
You have 4 HDMI ports, it's Bluetooth.
Can you imagine how great this picture's gonna be then?
And
with an uncompressed signal from an antenna?
And it's free.
It's free.
And we all appreciate that. And remember, this has a smart hub for streaming. It's fast and efficient. But really what it comes down to, like Rick wants the TV, Nancy's gonna appreciate the TV.
True.
I live alone and I appreciate my Samsung television. And when I moved and bought a new TV, I invested in Samsung because I knew it was the #1 name. I wanted 4K because I knew it was a lot more content was coming online. And I wanted Bluetooth. This has Bluetooth. This really has everything because it is the Q series, and it's the only Q series we offer here at HSN. You won't regret that vibrant picture.
And you said Q is the top of the line in their series from Samsung.
Of televisions, correct.
That's great. And you know, if you went to, let's say, electronics store, they're gonna have Samsung there, of course. It's a huge national brand, an international brand. They're not gonna give you FlexPay. If you say, hey, can I spread this out? I'll come back next month and give you a little bit more money. But by the way, I'm taking it out of the store right now. They'd be like, no, security.
And double the warranty.
Right, true.
And you got company coming over for the big game. You want to make sure this beautiful screen is protected. I'd love to show you it from the side as well. Because remember, this is wall mountable. The Q style is just as important. And what is that Q style? It's that ambient mode. So when I want the TV to turn off, I can turn it off and set it up. I can calibrate this, remember, to personal photos if you'd like, or more importantly, you want a news feed or wall clock, or actually match the wall that it's mounted on. it
Get
can do
outta
that.
here.
So look
Okay,
at
that
how
would be
thin
good.
this is. I don't know if we can go down, you guys. I'd love to show them one other little trick that Samsung's done, is they have channels in the back of the television that allow you to hide your cords. So it even has cord management. Not to mention,
because I hate messy cords.
Right?
That's one of my biggest beefs.
Samsung's listening. And then if you notice in the leg, they actually made the legs hollow, so you can actually run your cords through the legs. So it actually just hides them so they go out right to the back.
Okay,
so
and by the
front
way,
to
this
back,
is just the
on and
today's
off.
special, so ignore that one.
Front to back, on and off, this television is gorgeous. And that's really what we want. We want a gorgeous television all the time, but we don't have it on all the time. But when we turn it on, it just comes to life. Quick interface with the Smart Hub experience down here at the bottom.
Well, just FYI, this is now, when you're at home, you hook it up to the internet. Traditionally,
Correct.
if you're not using
Just
our
find your
Today's
hotspot.
Special.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And so you can download different apps at the bottom. You know, you got all the big ones, the Primes, the Voodoos, and the Hulu, and all that stuff. But what I remember buying for today and thinking of the future, there's a Smart Things app. So as you become smarter in your home, like I can turn on my air conditioning or my furnace from my television.
Oh, that's
I don't have
brilliant.
to get up. I can, because you said it perfectly.
Can you do your lights? Because
If you have smart lights, you sure can. Because our TV is the center of our home. We do so much. Your gallery from your phone, you can bring it up on the television, the internet, Wi-Fi, YouTube. And remember, this is just the Smart Hub aspect. Because no matter what we pull up on the TV, it's going to be more vibrant than before because it's jumping from high definition to 4K, which I don't know if a lot of us have heard that story, but high definition we thought was pretty nice. 4K, it quadruples the number of pixels. So what does that mean? 2 million pixels, 8 million pixels. Substantial difference, noticeable to the naked eye. And when you have this beautiful screen, you're just gonna fall in love with television.
I'm gonna ask Rick, our producer, a question. Sorry, Rick. My producer's like, look, I'm working here. No, Rick, seriously, why this one? Because you did say this is the one you want. Why do you want this TV?
The colors are the best.
You mean the colors of the screen, the experience, the viewing experience. How would you best describe it?
No, it's just vivid.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Yeah, it is 9 day. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
And it's the pixelation, but it's also because that Q color. Because remember, it's the billions of shades, it's the volume at 10, it's QHDR, that's the high dynamic range, which again, it's elevated.
How's the audio?
The audio's better than normal. I mean, so normally we have about 20 watts of Dolby Digital audio.
Oh, this audio's great.
Right? And the thing is, this is 40 watts of Dolby Digital audio, and with that, there's a subwoofer built in and everything. So,
Okay. That is impressive
Right?
audio.
and the thing is, we
Sounds
want.
like the orchestra's sitting in front of you.
And don't you want that sometimes?
Oh, yes, of course
Or you
I
don't
do.
have to crank it up to 75 to hear the British accent. You're like, what are they saying? I mean, that's
We
really
were watching a show last night. My husband could not understand it.
Actually,
it was a British show.
I was watching one of those new Bohemian Rhapsody, and like the rock concert stuff was like, turn it down. And then it was like, they start talking like, turn it up. And I was like, yeah. And the thing is, I love my Samsung television. I've had it for years. I do have a little bit of envy over this TV.
Ooh, it's pretty.
And this TV, I am so envious. I'm like, maybe I do upgrade. The thing is, I went 55 inch, and there's definitely been a night or two where I'm like, I wish I went 65. Because when you think about it, it's the best savings, and it's just over 55 inches in terms of width.
In width.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, now I do want to explain that. In the 65, you're saving $700. So here's what we have. In the 49, we figured out it was a 300. In the 55, you're saving $500. In the 65, you're saving $700. Now they all have free shipping, and they all have 6 flex pay, and we also have 12-month VIP financing. If you have your HSN card, that's like doing 12 months of flex pay. So you basically pay it off in 12 months if you have a card. Now, if you don't have a card, you can apply online, and guess what? You can use it instantly. You can use it right now and take advantage of that VIP financing. It's an easier way to be able to pay for a TV. Also, you got to pick a good TV, because we're stuck with them for a really long time, right? Rick said it's for 8 years, and unfortunately, it's outdated because the technology has dramatically changed. But you know, we do have an intimate relationship with our television. We spend a lot of time in front of it. Many of us spend more time with our TV than we do other human beings. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? And so it is important to have a great television. You're talking about the #1 name. There's some smoking good brands out there. It is tough to be #1 in this category. That's what we're offering tonight. Now, explain this comparison we're looking at, if you will, Bill.
And just remember, #1 for a decade. So this is pretty much that color volume. We're watching television, you see it's at 70%, but when it's at 100, the greens are more vibrant. It's crystal clear. The clouds, it's not washed out. It's really just more detail, more realistic. And that's just it. We can't go to this pretty lake because we're snowed in. Or, you know, we're fighting a flu and it's cold and flu season. We want to just get lost in the movie. Or we can't go to the big game. But you know what? It's probably more comfortable on our couch with our friends and the microwave and refrigerator within reach.
Isn't that the truth?
And the thing is, get it home for the big game, the award season, and get lost. And you said it perfectly. We will have this TV for a while. Because yes, you're not buying that want name that you could afford, but the name that you've wanted and those specs that you want and will grow into. 4K, Bluetooth, the picture quality, the style of it when it's on and off.
Oh, why the
You'll love it.
Bluetooth, real quick?
I love Bluetooth because you can connect it to a set of headphones. So say if someone's sleeping or you just want to hear it quietly, or Bluetooth connection to a speaker system.
And there's a ton of TVs out there that don't have Bluetooth.
Correct.
They'll have smart TV, they're 4K, but Bluetooth's great. So if you buy those Bluetooth headsets from us, the little earphones, you now can listen to it without wiring up to it. It's great, right? All right, so thank you, Bill. Bill's not going far though. We have one more item and it's all about your home security. That's coming up, and it's the paper that you throw away, so we'll get to that. But I do want to mention this beside me. Now this will work brilliantly with the Samsung. We have now sold today alone 22,000 of the end-top antennas. Now why? Because it's free TV. It's free TV. If you got a TV and you've got a plug and electricity, you've got free TV, and it comes up just like a menu, like you would on any other service. If you're spending hundreds of dollars every single month to watch TV, imagine if all of a sudden it became free. Now there is true high definition, even 4K broadcast singles that are floating all over your home all the time. We just didn't realize they still existed because we remember the rabbit ears, right? This is gonna bring it into your home so you can watch it. Now why get it right now? Because in 10 minutes, the whole deal goes away. You lose the flex, you lose the price, and you lose the free shipping. So if you saw the earlier presentation, maybe with Adam or someone earlier, this is your time to get it because the deal indeed will be done in 10. Now, Bill didn't go far because the next thing we're gonna show you is our brand new shredder, and really everyone should have one of those.
Ready to go?
Let's do it. I believe in being full of confidence and free of doubt.
I believe what I'm doing is bigger than me.
I choose to face the world
Full of love and free of hate.
free of hate. Cut it out.
I make clean choices, and I believe in clean beauty.
I believe in knowing that what I'm using is good for me
Full of care.
and free of cruelty,
Full of what's good.
free of what's fake. Bare Minerals, the power of good.
Join us for the launch of Bare Minerals on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
About one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one? I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
and no interest.
Beat that layaway.
You know, I hate to worry about stuff, but we do. And oh my gosh, isn't it crazy? I thought when we had all moved to the internet, we wouldn't be getting much mail anymore. What is up with the mail? We get so much mail, and in that mail is a lot of valuable stuff. It could be those offers that say, hey, you want a credit card, or hey, here's this car deal. Or it could be a ton of things that we get, or maybe you have records or bills or taxes, or maybe you just have piles of old checks sitting in a closet because you're too afraid to throw them in the trash. Well, rightfully so, you should be, because still to this day, even with the internet, and I think even more so, Bill, with the internet, if they can get a little bit of information from you, they can then go on the internet and really exploit you, which no one wants to happen because it can be years of misery trying to straighten that out. What is that first step? How do you solve that first problem? You get a shredder. And let's talk about a shredder. I actually can officially say is gorgeous. I have never, Bill, never thought a shredder was gorgeous. Handy, smart, efficient, gives me peace of mind, but never gorgeous came to mind. Finally, they got really gorgeous.
And that's just it. Embassy worked with us. We got that nice emerald green right next to you, that beautiful Niagara blue. Do you see that paisley? I mean,
okay, I am berserk over the paisley.
Isn't that fun?
That's
and
fun.
the thing is, they want you to make your office equipment fun. You want us to make your office fun. Behind that, we have silver, we have black, rose gold, a nice fire engine red.
Wait, you got to see the one up here, though, guys. This
White
is the creme de
marble.
la creme de la creme. So much for my French. White marble. Finally, a shredder that you won't mind having right there by your mail.
And they've totally redesigned it. So not just the finish, because you actually won't find this style anywhere in retail, but they've redesigned it with actually a sloped front. And this is actually more ergonomic for us, because if we do get, you know, some shredding documents, what do we normally have to do? It's buried in the back. We have to find that slot way up here in the back. But you see how they put it in the front? So it's always within reach. So whether it's the junk mail, whether it's the stuff that's come off the printer, whether it's the items that, you know, we just don't want lying around, you see how it gets shredded. I don't know if we could take down the lights really quickly, but it also actually has a light inside the shredding bin, so you get that instant gratification of seeing what is in there and seeing it get shredded and pulverized. See the light going on and off? And see, that's really where you walk away with that peace of mind. And so, more importantly, that peace of mind comes in seeing it get shredded in a large peekaboo window, going into a larger waste receptacle. But what was that? Because you can't identify it. And you have to think of it this way too. It's the beginning of a year, so maybe you want to clean up the office, but it's also beginning of tax season. 49% of all identity theft, almost half, happens in the first 3 months of the year, tax season. Because all that stuff.
How do you know that statistic?
We got that from the federal government.
Get out of here.
They've
Almost
told us.
half of identity theft.
Exactly, half of identity theft.
Does that include internet identity theft or just paper identity theft?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think it's all identity theft.
That's shocking.
And that's because all that stuff that comes in the mail, all the stuff we're printing off, bank statements to do our year end, it's out there. It's in the trash. It's in the mail. I'm not even going to open up this credit card offer because I don't want it. And you see what happens? It goes right through it. I have 4 or 5 different pages here. Remember, this says 12 at a time. I'll add a few staples.
You have a ton of paper clips on
Paper clips. And the thing is, what is important about this, yes, it's easy to load it because it's the new slope design, but it does what it's supposed to do. And let's be real, we offer a lot of products here that do a lot of amazing, different, fun things. This has one job. It does it so well.
It does it really well.
All our Embassy shredders are customer picks. This is the first one with the redesign, the first one that's more ergonomic. And I just love the fact that it shreds, but also what I do sometimes is I'll leave this drawer open, and that's my waste bin in my office or my crafting room. So I can throw stuff away, but when I need to shred, I shut the drawer and it does what it's supposed to do.
Okay, if you want the paisley, I have 70 remaining. That's it. Now we have a bigger package. It's not just the shredder. So our entire package, the value is $242. So that's a really nice savings at $129.99, and we have 5 flex. And we're shipping for free. But explain how this takes your security to that next level.
Sure, because you brought it up perfectly. Our information is not just on the printed page, it's on the internet.
Yes.
It's on our computer. So we're giving you software to protect your hard drive, back up your hard drive, defend your hard drive. And this one I find so timely. It's a way to help you manage your identity on social media. Have you ever been on, you log in and like, oh, well, give us your phone number to confirm your identity.
Yeah.
It's like, that's more of your personal information out there. So digitally, you're protected with the software package. Virtually, you're protected because of the shredder, because we all have stacks of paper on the corner of the kitchen, on the island, in the home office.
It's amazing, really.
It just keeps coming.
And you know what? And we tend to keep stacking up, because we know there's this little annoyance in the back of our mind, and we won't throw it out.
Right.
And then we wait to have time to cut it or mark it off or whatever. No one has time like that. And thus we start to get boxes and boxes of stuff that really should be shredded and thrown away.
And it gets out of control. It gets overwhelming. We're like, I just can't do it. Or
Wait, can you explain about your mom? You know, explain that story.
So our grandmother passed away, and you know, settling stuff up. There was, for 4 years, in the back of her garage were like 7 boxes of estate documents. And she knew she couldn't just throw it away. But she was looking for that one day at the bank, one day at the store, where it was everyone can go shred. We got her a shredder, an Embassy shredder. It was able to keep up with demand. They put these on wheels so she could actually wheel it in front of the television, because she knew she couldn't just throw that stuff away. Because there are definitely dumpster divers, but you've seen, we've put medical documents, paycheck stubs, but what is it now? that is micro-cut because we're not using this stuff from the 70s. This is a 30-piece puzzle versus thousands of shreds per page, and that's peace of mind. And we all cut corners. Like, can you see that one piece of orange paper that's sitting in here? Look at how large that one piece takes up versus how many we pulverized. And there are definitely dumpster divers, but there's also windy winter nights. Your garbage can gets knocked over. Your social security information is in the neighbor's yard. Or a paycheck stub, a medical document. Just take everything over to the shredder, shred it, see it happen before your eyes, feel good about it, get the clutter gone, and you'll see why Embassy is a customer pick across the board.
I just think it being a clutter buster is huge. Because how many of you have checks from years ago?
Yeah.
Or, you know, after a certain amount of years, you can get rid of your old tax stuff, but you're so freaked out about it, you would never just throw it in the trash can, never.
Pre-filled out application.
Oh, those are huge.
Yep.
And I tell you, you're getting more and more of those every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Oh, I love the credit cards. Or even, you know what I do? We bring home, if we go to a hotel and they use, you know, just those cards, we shred those because believe it or not, there's actually information on those as well. All right, we gotta wrap it up, Bill. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, by the way, courtesy, my makeup tonight is Bare Minerals. And speaking of it, it's one of the world's most famous brands. It's coming up next with Shannon. I will be back tomorrow night wrapping it up and launching a brand new Today's Special. So I'll be back at 11 p.m. By the way, if you still want our Today's Special, the antenna, you got about 5-10 more minutes to take advantage of it before the price goes up. So we're gonna wrap it up. Up next, how to do my makeup. It's Bare Minerals, and here's more about it.
Let's do it.